Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Skylar.
Recently, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
And it didn't take us long to become completely obsessed with the show.
But one of the things we love the most about the show is the brilliant end credit sequences.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we're going episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credits.
We're excited to have you join us right here on Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure that Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
All right!
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my chip-chipperoo.
I love that song.
It's such a good song.
I
the
need to...
chip-chipperoo version you love?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
That's the way I'm going to sing it to you always.
I need to add that to our wedding playlist.
The chip-chipperoo version? I'll sing it. If you want.
Record it and I'll add it.
I'll do a full chip-chipperoo version. We'll put it on our vinyl album that we're going to release too on Patreon.
Oh, we're going to release an album now?
Yeah, I decided. Of chip-chipperoo songs.
Can our band name be Midnight Charcuterie?
Yeah, I like that.
I like it too. We were just talking about this movie yesterday. 10 Things I Hate About You. I associate music with movies.
Of course. And Heath Ledger sings that, right? Is that the one he sings in the Bleachers or whatever?
Yes. It is so good. You have been doing, fantastic chip-chipperoos lately.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Especially coming from someone who was not on board for the chip-chipperoos originally. I'm glad that I've won you over. It really makes me happy.
Me too.
But this isn't about my chip-chipperoos, as amazing as they've become. This is about Bob's Burgers and the end credits sequences to Bob's Burgers. But before we get into the end credits to the episode we're doing today, should we play a little Bob pun or Max pun?
Let's do it.
Okay. Your first pun is the 3 beats to the win burger.
Bob.
Yes. Your next pun is Cole came, Cole slaw, Cole conquered burger.
Bob.
Yes. That one, I was thinking about, we had just watched an awful
Jack Frost
holiday movie called Snowman's.
Oh.
And the snowman that comes to life, his name is Cole. So all I can think about is Cole.
Because of the coal on the snowman.
That's probably the smartest thing about that movie.
It's true.
Your next pun is a few good cinnamon burger.
Ooh. Max.
Yes.
That sounds really good.
Is she going to go for 4 for 4 this week, folks? Drum roll, please.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. The tomato what a night burger.
Max.
Yes. 4 for 4, folks. She did it.
Oh, my God.
You get to take Biscuit for a walk later while I stay inside where it's warm. That's what you won. Okay. Let's get into this episode, huh? You're glaring at me.
Take that back.
I refuse.
You know, I took him on a walk this morning in 47-degree weather, which is like Arctic for California.
It is. That is Arctic. And I was just doing the Homer Simpson, like in the bed with I'm like a toasty cinnamon bun.
I forgot. We used to send that back and forth to each other.
It's one of the best
all
episodes,
the time.
One of the best episodes of The Simpsons where Homer doesn't go to church and he stays in bed. I'm like a toasty cinnamon bun.
Cinnamon buns.
Should we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Skylar, can we have the title and synopsis for Season 5, Episode 8, please?
Absolutely. The title is Midday Run. With the pressure of a promotion on her shoulders, Tina the hall monitor goes rogue after she loses Zeke, who is wanted for breaking into the gym teacher's office. Zeke swears he's innocent. He just needs the mascot uniform to perform for his grandmother before her surgery. But weeks of hall monitoring have made Tina jaded. Meanwhile, Linda starts a doodle wall in the restaurant, but Bob can't seem to make the cut.
This episode came out on January 4th, 2015. It's written by Scott Jacobson and directed by Ian Hamilton.
Which, do you want to say it?
Is the first episode of 2015.
Oh, it is?
It is. This is the first episode of 2015.
It also is the first episode directed by Ian Hamilton.
Oh.
So we'll keep a lookout He does a lot of good ones, too. He even does a Christmas episode in the future, the Better Off Sled episode.
I love his Broadway musical. Don't laugh at that.
I can't help it.
There's nothing funny about that. People are like, what Broadway musical is named Ian?
Okay, that was a fake laugh.
That was.
Sorry.
Yeah, I only get so many real ones.
You get so many real laughs from me.
It's true.
That's what I love about our life, is we just laugh a lot.
We're always laughing and doing Homer Simpson toasty cinnamon bun impressions. Mm-hmm. What do you think about this episode? How do we feel about this episode? This is the second in a row, very Tina-centric episode. Very
Tina-centric and very good.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I agree. I agree. Midday Run is, I don't want to steal fun facts from you because you're on Fun Fact Patrol this week. But
do it, babe.
You're like the hall monitor of fun facts this week. Is a parody of Midnight Run, which is a fantastic movie from the 80s, starring Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin. Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, it's worth watching. Have you seen it?
I have not. Add it to our list.
I'll add it to our list. We'll watch it. I probably haven't seen it since I was a teenager, maybe. The plot of the movie is a bounty hunter. This is straight off IMDb. A bounty hunter pursues a former That's hard to do, Skylar. I give you credit for saying these synopses every week.
Thank you.
Wow. Let me try to channel my best Skylar, because you're really good at it now. A bounty hunter pursues Wow, it's really hard. A bounty hunter pursues a former mafia accountant who is also being chased by a rival bounty hunter, the FBI, and his old mob boss after jumping bail.
Whoa. He was a mob accountant?
Yeah, Charles Grodin, who's hilarious.
Wait, is it a comedy?
Very
No.
good. It's like an action comedy, yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
I am so down.
It's a lot of fun.
So Tina actually says the episode title in this episode, which now that I hear the plot of Midnight Run, it makes more sense. When she's like taking the perp, Zeke, to the principal's office, Rudy's like, "Do you have it?" And she's like, "It's just a midday run." Oh,
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like something that Zeke would point out. It's like,
yeah,
this is like Midnight Run, Tina.
Girl.
This is we're going full Midnight Run here, Tina. Tina girl.
I feel like this is that this is like a Gene movie too, though.
This is in his wheelhouse of the era
that
he references.
Absolutely. It's very specific. He has a very specific wheelhouse. It's broad. Okay. You mentioned Zeke. You're doing Zeke impressions.
What?
This is a Tina episode, but this is Zeke's episode. Do you fall in love with Zeke in this episode?
I had already fallen in love with Zeke, but I do I fall deeper in love with Zeke for sure.
So, I mentioned that we're going to start doing fan theories and exploring them on our Patreon. We have one lined up to record soon. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it's very obvious, so I'm spoiling it for you. But one of the ones we'll be covering is, do Zeke and Tina end up together? The fandom ships them.
I ship them.
So hard. I ship them so hard.
I know you just plugged our Patreon, but we also did over there a bracket of who's the best crush for Tina to end up with. But it was only from seasons 1 to 4. There is an episode coming up, I think, where where she has a crush on Zeke. So he's going to make it in kind of like the next bracket that we do. Let's see. I'm curious to see how far he goes.
And then we'll take all the winners from each episode and do a big final one. Speaking of their love, he says it. He puts it out there. I think this is like definitively when you can be like, Zeke loves Tina.
Yeah.
Should we listen to the line?
I want to hear it from the source himself.
Amen. So Tina has, she's not bad cop anymore. She's siding with Zeke. She's gotten this mascot costume for him, and she's just given it to him.
Zeke, what's going on?
Take it
What?
and go.
Damn, Tina. Now I got a story to tell on our wedding day. You think that's not gonna happen, but I'll get you, girl. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If that weren't, this is how charming he is. If any other man said that to me, I would be like, oh my God, I'm gonna be on a true crime podcast.
Zeke he's sweet about it. He's not creepy about it.
There is a line.
He's being respectful this whole time because he's letting his buddy Jimmy Jr. She's letting that crush play out over
love
time.
This
and he
so
knows,
much.
he sits back. He even helps helps get the two of them together, but
he knows it's going to work out in the end.
Yeah.
When you know something's going to work out, you have all the time in the world.
I just want to say a boy who treats his grandma the way Zeke treats his grandma is going to treat you well, Tina.
Well, let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We know Zeke's a supportive friend, but this is like his first episode. Like he's a central plot. And it's to do something selfless.
For his grandma,
For his
which
grandma.
we actually saw this season as well in season 12, the most recent one.
Yes.
He goes there on Thanksgiving.
So this is the first time that the elegant doily, is that right, is featured. And we see it in another episode, but it's also heavily featured in this most recent Thanksgiving episode.
As well as Zeke.
And the grandma.
Yeah, because Zeke's always there.
Do you have any info about who voices Zeke's grandma?
I would assume it's the guy that does the voice of Zeke.
Oh.
Bobby Tisdale. Is that right?
No, I don't have info on this. You're the voice guy.
I'm pretty sure it's just Bobby Tisdale doing like an old woman voice.
Well,
if I'm
I
wrong
love
about that, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on in there.
I like it. They do sound a lot alike. Do you want to talk about the episode a little bit more, or should we jump into some fun facts?
Well, I got some more voices, but I don't want to jump on your fun facts if the voices.
No, let's do voices.
Well, first of all, we get Sarah Silverman is back, not as I always forget if she does Andy or Ollie, but she's back as Miss Schnur.
She does Ollie.
Mrs. Schnur, Miss Schnur,
We just talked about this. Schnur.
Schnur.
Mm-hmm.
But is she Mrs. or Miss? I think
Miss.
she's Miss Schnur, who is the secretary for the principal of the school.
Loves her some gossip.
Yep. Speaking of gossip, we get Miss Selbo. This is her first appearance, and she is the front desk receptionist for the office, I guess. She's voiced by Sarah Baker, and she'll be back for numerous appearances over the course of the series.
Wait, who's Miss Schnur then?
Oh, so Miss, you were mixing up. Miss Selbo is the gossip one.
Oh.
Miss Schnur is the secretary for the principal. So there's like the one main receptionist desk.
The gray-haired lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I got those mixed up.
Yeah.
Bad with names.
They're similar names.
Yeah. And to jump off of that, so this is only the second time that Sarah Silverman has been on Bob's not to voice Ollie and not with her sister.
So she is Ollie.
She is Ollie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just said I always forget which one she is.
And I said, she's Ollie.
Oh. And I was trying to figure out Miss Schnur.
Yeah, there's some miscommunication.
We've got to think ahead on this podcast. So sometimes we're talking and we're not listening. What else you got for me over there?
Oh, I got some fun facts for you.
Hit me with them. I'm ready.
Okay. Regular size Rudy has changed his shorts.
Oh, that's a big deal.
This is such a Zeke episode, but our man, regular size Rudy, has such a pivotal role.
Brian Husky, who voices him. By the way, Brian Husky just appeared in the most recent season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's right. You were like, that's regular size Rudy. I was like, what?
Yeah, now whenever we're doing this podcast and I say like a voice and I say, you'd know this person, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm all excited when someone actually pops up in something we're watching. So I could be like, Skylar, that's regular size Rudy.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
So he has traded his red shorts for green shorts for this episode.
Oh, to go with his like hall monitor outfit, or is that just?
I mean, you tell me. I personally like to think he woke up, he's got this new passion, and he's like, I'm going to change my look.
It's a new day for regular size Rudy. That's an awful impression, but
that was so good. Both the dialogue and the impression. Did you ever, when you were in like middle school, did you ever feel like, this haircut, this new outfit is going to change me?
Oh, always.
Always.
Yeah.
Folks, Max had some.
I feel like sorry, go ahead.
You have some ice, what are those called? Ice tips? Frosting.
Frosted tips.
Frosted tips.
I went all bleached. It was in when I did it. I didn't just do it and it was like not, everyone was doing it. or all like the boy bands were doing it. So I did it in the 90s.
I love it. But you just made my day, Max. Like, just regular size Rudy sitting on the side of his bed being like, it's a new day for regular size Rudy.
If you want to see a photo of Frosted Tips Max from high school, DM us, let us know. I'll post
That
it.
might even make the feed.
That could make the feed if enough people request it.
Yeah.
Bob's Credits on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah, so love that. He also has such a funny line. He tells Zeke to shut up, and then he goes, I'm sorry. So he's truly one of my top 5 characters,
He's
along
great.
with Zeke.
Yeah.
And he's the moral backbone of this episode, which I love. Rudy standing up for something.
Me too. What else you got over there?
So we have you seen The Fugitive?
I have seen The Fugitive. Have you not seen The Fugitive?
No.
Oh God, we gotta add these all to our list.
I know.
Okay, we're doing a Midnight Run and The Fugitive,
And Swim Fan.
and Swim. I love that Swim Fan is with those 2 great movies. But yes, Swim Fan made our list.
That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
Zeke says to Tina, I told you I'm innocent. I don't care, as he's going to like jump to his freedom. And that is apparently a direct parody for The Fugitive.
It is. It's a very classic Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones moment.
I know I've said this before. I love all the pop culture references in this show.
It's so good. And it's how subtle they can be sometimes.
Yes, totally. And then there is a callback to, what's it called? The
Mad Pooper?
The Mad Pooper.
The Mad Pooper.
Episode. He says that he did try and go about this the right way. He asked the gym teacher for the costume, but he said no, probably because he used to go around pooping and things. So I loved that callback. And I was so glad that there was a callback to the Mad Pooper episode, because I have a treat for you.
Okay.
Okay?
I love a treat.
Wait,
it's not like poop, is
no.
it? Okay.
No. I'm not that type of girl.
Okay, thank God.
Although this woman I'm about to talk about is that type of girl.
I have no idea what's about to happen. I'm both... I've never been so excited and terrified at the same time.
I was talking to a fan in our DMs, and for some reason I had to Google the Mad Pooper episode.
Oh, God.
And because you put this, like, I don't have Google on my phone, I have, like, a less good...
DuckDuckGo.
Yeah.
Because they don't spy on you.
They don't spy. They don't, like,
Google
take
way.
your... Yeah. So I get, like, really random search results. Like, it's just not as good of a search engine. So I Google the Mad Pooper Louise. Wikipedia gives me the Mad Pooper, who is a real woman.
Really?
There is a real the Mad Pooper.
So was that what the Mad Pooper was based on?
No.
Okay.
So this was from 2017.
So they were probably influenced by Bob's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to hear about her?
Of course I want to hear about her. I would never leave. I could never leave this hanging.
Okay. The Mad Pooper is the nickname given to an unidentified woman in Colorado Springs who repeatedly defecated in public while jogging during the summer months of 2017. While she primarily targeted one family, she did not use it exclusively. Do you want to see a picture of her?
Okay, she's not identified, but there's a picture of her?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, show me the picture.
An image of the suspected Mad Pooper, this is fucking real, captured by Kathy Buttle on her cell phone.
Oh my God. Okay. So she's a jogging woman. She's jogging. She takes a little break, I guess. And
we also watched White Lotus, and there is a purposeful poop.
Yeah.
How do people make themselves poop like this?
I don't understand it.
I don't know. If you understand it, don't DM us about it.
Yeah, I don't want to know how you can poop on command. That's a talent that I don't care to know about.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can play like the water glasses, come talk to us about it. But
do you know who that jogger looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's
a girl in our neighborhood.
There's a woman in our neighborhood who jogs and flips off everyone, cars driving by, yells "fuck you" at cars running by. Or like people walking by, people biking by, anyone who's just like And she's out there. She's like going for miles and miles and miles.
All the time. My mom was here because she was here because we were picking out a wedding dress for me. And we were driving and this woman came and, flipped us off. And I said, you're officially part of our home. That's the jogger.
Yeah, if I pass her and I don't get the middle finger, I'm upset.
I know.
I feel like, what did I do wrong?
I know.
To not get a fuck you.
So I like to think that since this pooper, the mad pooper, is targeting one, lawn, I hope it's Colleen. Who is it? Colleen.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Linda's nemesis. Cavallero or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. We went on a tangent. I hope it was worth it.
I think it was absolutely worth it. If people shut that off and weren't interested in that, I don't know what's wrong with you, because that was one of our best segments.
Absolutely. Be careful out there, folks. Watch where you're stepping.
Do you have anything else, or should we get into these end credits?
I do have the script cover. It is pitch perfect, a parody of the Midnight Run movie poster. So Tina is carrying Zeke.
Should we post a side? Is it worth posting a side by side of the script covers?
Totally.
Okay, I'll do that for those of you listening.
I have two more quick thoughts. Tina has a very interesting line to me. She has just busted her siblings as a hall monitor, which is very annoying. And she's trying to bond with them. And she says, so what do you see you at home later? What do you think mom's making for dinner? Which to me reveals that Linda cooks dinner.
Yeah.
Linda is a horrible cook.
Yeah.
No, okay, you're not as interested in this as I am.
Do you think it's like cereal?
No, they have I'm so obsessed with animated food. I think it's so cute when they have their breakfast, and they have proper dinners. It's meat, mashed potatoes, peas. I always assumed Bob was cooking.
Yeah, maybe he's downstairs kind of taking care of the restaurant, cooking down there, and it's just not super busy.
I think this is a plot hole because I don't see Linda as a cook.
We still also always wonder when they have dinner upstairs as a family, if the restaurant should be open during dinner time. We don't know. We think they have an 11 p.m. dinner time.
Yeah. I mean, those kids do lead an odd life.
I can see that those kids I don't think they go to sleep till 1 a.m.
Yeah, especially Louise. Gene's already asleep and has to get up for his midnight charcuterie. Okay, so we haven't talked about the other plot. How do you feel about the B story, which is the napkin wall? And
that's a good question, because I feel so bad for Bob.
Linda is really hard on him.
She's so hard on his drawings, and the other drawings aren't that good. The
Bob's are better.
The first drawing she hangs up is a stick figure in a boat.
And then the other one are Teddy does spirals, and Bob drew a face.
But you know what? Bob goes to art school, a little crash art course, and he comes back with a winner at the end, and it's all worth it.
I know, but Linda's really hard on him.
She's really hard on him, but you know what? Sometimes he's really hard on her for her singing voice or her
Yeah.
So it's fair.
Or how she keeps the books.
Right. It's fair.
I don't know that it's fair. I think we're hardest on the ones we love.
I agree. I think it's true. But that actually brings us to the moment right before the end credits, when Bob is showing off his new art class drawing, which consisted of
nooks and crannies.
Painting Edith in the nude from over at True Reflections.
Let's take a listen.
Kids, look, it's Naked Edith!
Naked Edith!
Naked Edith!
Saggy and sophisticated, just like it says on her bumper sticker.
Mm-hmm. Up! Look what I'm doing right now. Look where it's going.
Really?
Yep.
I made the wall.
You made the walls sexy.
Look at all those nooks and crannies.
Yeah, a lot of folds.
So we get into the end credits. What do we see, Skylar?
We literally just see the classic end credit sequence. The girls are in the kitchen prepping. Bob is in the kitchen prepping, scratching his butt. And what do we hear?
We get kind of this dance,
Pump the jam.
electronic dance music that's very 90s, I'd say.
It would have been in Bring It On.
Yeah.
I think it is Pump It. What's that song?
It's definitely a direct parody of the song Get Ready for This.
Get ready for this.
Dutch music group to Unlimited, but like
That is a Dutch music group.
yeah. Are you all ready for this?
That's what I was trying to sing.
That's,
Yeah.
it's Jock Jams.
Jock Jams.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, do you remember those commercials that was like Jock Jams 12?
Oh, of course.
And then they list all the recordings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think so many of our listeners are just way too young.
It's like that and like da 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 da. Anyway. Has everyone shut this off now?
Not the
but
90s kids.
That's all we see. There's nothing different going on. We hear Zeke singing.
Yes,
to
because this is
The song
from
the song he dances to for his grandma.
for his grandma. He wasn't lying.
Okay, we just saw something happen. What happened?
We see the mascot with the mascot head with Zeke's head in the mascot mesh kind of window jumping
By. He's a whaler, right? It's the Wagstaff whalers.
And it's like, I really need to look up the phrase because I need it to talk about this. If it's like omniscient or like is it over the scene or is it in the scene? Zeke is it's his voice present within the scene.
Right. But I think the music is playing and he's singing along with the music. I don't think it's on the track itself, if that's what you're asking.
Exactly. I'm saying like, is this playing for the audience? Like, can the characters hear it or not? I think
the characters can hear it. I think it's
Yes,
just
both.
like at the retirement home at the end. I think Zeke
Yes.
maybe put it in over the Bob speakers whenever we hear music in the
Right.
restaurant, and Zeke's singing and dancing to it.
Why is Zeke here? Why does he have the head?
It seems like it would take up a lot of space in the area where he's dancing, and we know that Linda's going to make an appearance in the service window. How does she get around him? I
Let's
don't know.
watch. We have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of questions.
Whalers in the front. Love to hear you grunt. Whalers in the front. Love to hear you grunt.
I think I just had to let it play here. I had to just let it play here because Zeke is at his best there. Whalers in the
He's so
front.
great.
Whalers in the front. Let me hear you grunt.
If Tina and Zeke get married
Yeah.
or whatever they want to do, I love that Linda and Bob, they're like, sure, dance. They don't care. Like, they're not upset that he is dancing around with this huge head. And this is his future son-in-law, potentially.
One more quirky child in the restaurant is not going to
No.
shake things up.
No, bring a huge head.
But he dances by, okay, and then Linda comes from that same spot. Somewhere he had to squeeze by Linda, or maybe Linda was on the other side of the counter and he made his way out, and then she was able to come in before he dances across, because he dances across one more time on the other side of the counter.
Yes. I like to think that, when you accidentally bump into someone and you do that awkward dance, I like to think that Linda and him were doing like an awkward dance together.
Yeah, except that I don't know how big that costume is and how much space there is to move around it.
Well, the more awkward, the funnier.
True,
Right?
True. I like to think they started like, I'll go this way. Okay, and then Linda started dancing too with
Yeah,
it
little
before,
shimmy.
before they moved around.
And she's like, Wayla's in the front. I gotta be honest with you. I don't love these credits.
I'm with you too.
This is such a good episode.
I love Zeke to death. I love the episode. Yeah. Highlights, lowlights. What don't you love about them? What do you love about them?
I love that it's Zeke, but
Should we just get into scoring them?
I guess let's just get into scoring them. Do you want to both pitch maybe an alternative?
Sure. I need to think, but
Okay.
So do you want to do that first?
Yeah.
You want to do that before we score?
Okay, we can score.
Okay. We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's Do you want me to go first?
Let me just lock one in. Okay.
I'm going to go low.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3 H's.
I was going to go 5, but I'm going to go 4.
Don't let me pull you down.
No, you can pull me down.
Okay, so let me tell you why.
Okay.
This has nothing to do against Zeke. I love Zeke. I would love Zeke to make more appearances at the end credits. I personally hate that song that they're parroting.
Mm-hmm.
I hate most jock jam songs.
Mm-hmm. You mean you don't love jock jams?
I don't love jock jams. So that already like starts off
Mm-hmm.
horribly. And just the options, which we'll get into, that they could have done from this episode. The whaler costume is, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. I don't even care to see the whaler costume.
There's just so much heart in this episode that I don't even care about the whaler costume that much. I care more about his act for his grandma, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I do like is his little song. I think Whaler's in the front, let me hear you grunt, is the highlight.
I do,
and
yeah,
hearing his voice say it is the highlight.
I agree. I like that a lot too.
I was bummed, though, for such a good episode. Would it be cute to have Tina back in her hall monitor outfit and like tap Bob and have him and write him up for something?
Or maybe Tina is in her hall monitor outfit. She's not helping prep burgers. She's just kind of, she's like kind of like taking notes or like just doing her thing with Rudy following her.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
I was going to say, I love the idea of Rudy being in here somehow.
Mm-hmm. Let me pitch another option from the B story.
Okay.
Bob is not in the kitchen. The girls are prepping stuff. And in through the window, we see Bob painting Edith. Edith's posing on one of the booths.
I love it.
But Bob's easel is blocking. We see her behind the easel kind of, so you don't actually see nude Edith.
I love that. And I think the A story is so big. We really get to experience it all that maybe a B story end credits would be better. I'll pitch you again.
Let me tell you, this is how you know I don't like the end credits that much, because I don't like Edith that much, and I'm pitching an Edith appearance in the end credits.
All right. I think I've got a winner. A wiener.
Okay.
What if we're not in the kitchen or the restaurant at all? We're at Reflections.
Okay.
And Bob is the naked one, and she's painting him, but her easel is blocking his nether region.
I love that.
Okay, we got there.
You did it.
No, but you got me there.
Okay. We did it. We brainstormed our way into a higher rated end credit sequence.
Bob is just so self-conscious. I love seeing him like that being an artist has like freed him and
inspired him to be to be a model as well.
But just to be clear, he's laying like this.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like, a little bit like Draw Me Like One of Your French Girls.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this was so fun, Max.
Yeah,
I love hanging out with you.
I love hanging. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Those are.
Oh, girl. Right in the heart.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Those are the end credits to Midday Run. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Again, go follow us on Instagram and Twitter, Bob's Credits. Go support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Bob's Credits. Leave us a review, 5 stars. Skylar will have me not say that, but I say 5 stars only. And what else? What else do you have to say before we get out? Oh, Skylar's holding up a finger. Scroll.
Well, can you specify what finger it was?
It was not the middle. It was not a thumbs up. It was what's this finger called? The index finger? Saying, hold on a second.
Pointer finger. All right, y'all. It is 3 days until my birthday.
Oh.
I'm turning 32.
Oh my God. Happy birthday.
If you want to give me a birthday present for free.
Good. Guilt them. Yes, I like this.
Yes.
Guilt always works. Yeah.
No, it doesn't on you.
No, that's true.
Rate and review us. I would love that as a birthday present.
On Apple Podcasts. I like using guilt as a way because we've tried bribing.
Yeah.
And now guilt. We're going to guilt people.
I told you not to bribe.
Oh, don't. Yeah, and don't record.
We never bribed.
Don't say
anyone.
we tried bribing on the record.
We tried being passive. We tried bribery.
Now we're going to try guilt. We're going to guilt you for Skylar's birthday.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say to take us out of here?
Oh, I don't have anything. Do you have anything?
Stay grunty. Stay nakedy. Stay artsy.
I don't like any of them.
Oh, great. This is why I don't do this.
We hope y'all had a great holiday season. And we'll talk to you next time. Stay classy.
Okay. For New Year's?
Yeah. Like a top hat.